Hey guys, Host here bringing you another video. Now welcome to a hybrid video. This is actually a Q&A video, but we're playing TFT live. So basically the Q&A will last for as long as we stay in the game of TFT. The way that we're also doing it is the people that are live, we're recording this Q&A live on Twitch right now. And the people that I answer their question, they will be entered to win a League Partner code. If they're on a server that is, can win. So yeah. So firstly, Lippy Pop says, if I didn't do League of Legends, what other game would I be streaming, making content for? And obviously that does go under the assumption that, if I wasn't Leaguey person, would I still be making content? I guess I would. Again, a lot of people don't know the history of like the YouTube channel and everything at the beginning. There was two games that I was going to go for at the beginning of making content. It was League of Legends, or it was actually like DayZ and Arma 3. And we went obviously the League of Legends route, and I'm happy that we did, because who knows what would have happened if I went the other way. But if I wasn't doing League, I think I would be a general Let's Player, if I'm honest. Like I would do a series, like last year I played God of War, Detroit Become Human, Marvel Spider-Man, all of my free time. I think I would just play those games, but for YouTube series, is what I personally think I would have done. But yeah, thank you very much. Next up is... Oh god, the chat's actually moving very quick. We've randomly got over 600 viewers today. I guess it is because we're doing a subathon, but still. Doctor M934 says, do I think that Riot will decide to slow down the pace of the game and make it less snowbally? I think it will happen eventually. There's peaks and troughs. One time of the game is really snowbally. Now we're in game. And then the other time it's very slow paced. Okay, I will also mention, before we continue the question, I'm a bit more FPS laggy than normal. It's because we are actually rendering a video while we're recording this. But if we maintain over 60 FPS while I'm streaming, recording it live, like locally recording it, and rendering a video, I'm pretty happy. But yeah, I do think eventually they will slow down the game. It's very fast-paced right now. So yeah, I do think they will slow it down, but not anytime soon. If I had to guess, I'd say we'll have a very fast-paced game for at least pre-season, probably the first month or two of Season 10, then they might slow it down. Someone's asking, Donkey Kong 17, have I thought of my champion pool for Season 10 yet? If so, like, what is it? The answer is not particularly. I'm still kind of up in the air what I'm going to be maining. I'm actually leaning that I might be a jungle main next season, but I actually am going to have to have a conversation with really the audience, you guys at home, because, what do you guys sub for? Do you guys sub for me just in general, or do you sub for a specific role? Like, I'm not really sure if I'm completely honest. So I want to know what people are subbing for before I commit to changing roles, like, completely. So yeah, I don't really know. Oh god, how do I say that? Tiber Ioni says, am I looking to pick up any new hobbies? Yes. So I'm going to the gym a lot more. I think people might have noticed a few things here or there changing. Apparently, again, the angle for weight loss isn't the best, but if you follow my social media or have looked at the community tab, I am making changes, a lot of changes in my personal life, which is great. So I am going to the gym a lot more, which I guess is a hobby in itself. But I'm also... Oh, wow, really? I skipped the vein. Again, I am going to have to think a little bit here or there about the TFT game itself. I am potentially joining a go-kart league next year. So I hopefully will be doing that quite a bit next year too. Dance Swim, welcome, dude. Thank you so much. Next up is... Sir Millers says, what do I think Riot should do to make Season 10 more successful than Season 9? Hard reset ranked? I don't know, just start the season not with broken MMR, and I think that would go a long way, if I'm honest. So, yeah. Next up is... how do you get yourself on 1 meal a day diet? You'd like to try, but it seems too harsh. You just do it. Like, I just kind of did it overnight. Just one day I was like, right, I'm only eating 1 meal a day, and bam, that's what I did. It worked, I'm down 36 to 37 pounds in not even 3 months. So you could say it's gone relatively well. So yeah. TV Cry says, who is my most idolized person, like celebrity or family member? Blah. I don't know, really. That's a hard question. I'm not sure. There's a bunch of people I look up to, but I try not to, like, idolize myself after people specifically. I just try to be what I want to do, you know? GG Low says, are you going to duo a bit more in Season 10? Yeah, a little bit, but not overly. I definitely also won't be duoing in promos and stuff like that. Because I would never want the message to be like, oh, you only got to that rating because you duoed. That is, like, the nightmare comment in my eyes. So every rating that I've ever got to in League is because I personally did it myself, and I like that quite a bit. I'm actually going to do that. Sure. What do I put first, work or health? And has it changed over time? Oh, massively changed. So the past few years, including when I was in university, work was completely over health. Which is probably a big reason why I got, you know, overweight and stuff. Is because I was just focusing on get the first in university, just work, and it worked. I got the highest grade you can get, but that hurt me a lot in the long run, and that kind of it hurt me in not just health, it hurt me in other aspects too. I'm 25 years old and I haven't done a lot of what 25-year-olds have done. You know, I've never been on a vacation just with friends and stuff like that. I've never done that stuff, which, you know, I have definitely missed out on. But I am now very much focusing on health and personal than anything else now. You know, I think it's finally clicked with me, and, you know, we're in a very comfortable place with YouTube and Twitch. So I'm in a comfy place, you know, and it does seem that, like, next year, I think 2020 is going to be a great year for me because I've lost pretty much most of the weight that I actually need to lose. So 2020 is going to be very much just on general fitness and stuff, rather than trying to lose weight. I've probably got in me another 6 or 7 pounds of actual weight loss, and then it's just about toning, about getting, you know, healthier in general. So it's, you know, it's going pretty well in that aspect. I will say, as a slight tangent, when it has made me, again, it's a very vain thing to say, I'd say, but I have joined a certain app recently, and I've been getting a lot more attention on there than I did a couple years ago. So that's made me feel a little bit good, but yeah. Next one is, do I have advice for someone who wants to get into streaming? Oh God, where was the end of that? As a hobby, not a job? Yeah, just do it. Just have fun, I guess. If it's just a hobby and not a job, you can just do it for fun. I'd say the one harsh thing that I've had from people that have asked me for advice is you have to know that the average person on Twitch gets literally 0 views. They get 1 viewer, and that's themselves in their own Twitch chat. And, you know, people a lot of time lose the drive when that does happen. So my advice, if that is you, and that sounds kind of similar, get your friends to watch and stuff in the early stages. And trust me, even having 5 viewers, it bumps you so far up on the viewer list of whatever game you're streaming, which is insane. You know, just 5 viewers. Oh, RuneSage, sorry, I didn't see your name. So yeah, just stream. You can't grow without doing it. Get your friends involved, definitely. And just, you know, make sure you're having fun doing it. If you're logging on and you're getting a bit sad because the viewership isn't what you want, then, you know, don't do it. But yeah, just do it for fun, and I think you'll be great. Cozy, if I wasn't a streamer, what job would I do? Well, after being a streamer, I'm probably going to be becoming a pilot. I think everybody knows that by now. Also, I got to think, what the hell comp am I doing? I've got literally no idea what we're running, and I'm somehow at 100% health. Why have I got you? I've got no idea. Electric something? Why have I got you? I don't know. Electric Ocean? Maybe. Electric Ocean Mage. I'm most likely going to become a pilot after. For those that don't know, when I finished university, I was basically offered 2 jobs when I left university, and I turned both of them down. They were in the games world. And yeah, I basically risked it. I was like, you know, the YouTube channel is growing at the moment. Oh God, Nautilus. The YouTube channel is growing at the moment. Do I want to risk doing YouTube, or do I want to go take a job and become a career and stuff? And I chose YouTube, and I'm happy that I did. Obviously, yeah, it's not a normal work environment. I don't have some of the things that, you know, a normal workplace would offer, but, you know, I'm overall happy that I did it. Let me do that. I'm going to level. I'm going to put Nautilus in. So, yeah. Someone said, Green K Tool, what is the most unexpected positive from losing weight? I feel... Well, it's not unexpected. I feel better. Does that count? Like, I literally wake up and I feel... Like, you literally feel better. It's not like, you know, you see it in the movie or a TV series of going, oh, how does it feel? You genuinely feel nicer, happier, better. You know, I'd say one of the best feelings that I have personally at the moment in life in general is going to the gym and lifting something heavy. That if I've been struggling with a new PB in deadlift or something, squat, whatever it may be, and then I can do it, it's like the best feeling I imagine you could ever get. I love it so much. So yeah, like that I guess. Someone saying, God, something L4 Stremanis Yasuo. Do I want to have a family? Like, want my own family? I'm on kind of the fence about it in one way. Like, I think yes, but at the same time, if I got with a partner and she personally was like, I do not want it, but I just, you know, I have completely fallen for her, I wouldn't mind, I don't think. If we could just experience life and that, you know, I think I'd be fine without it, but I wouldn't mind it at the same time. But not for at least 10 years. At least from now. I'm 25 at the moment. I do not see me having kids or wanting a family at least until I'm 35. Hell no. Did I play Fallen Order? No, I'm watching a playthrough of it. Do I love my job? Depends the day you ask me that question, but right now, yes. And that, by the way, was from Nam Graphics. Do I love my job? Let me just quickly... Oh, God. I legit don't really know what comp we're doing. I've never done this comp before. Aradish says, do I have any tips for focusing on work on university? Yeah, get it done as quick as you can. That's my advice. Whenever I was doing university stuff, I got it done ASAP. So as soon as an assignment was set, I did it straight away. I don't see the point of dilly-dallying and waiting around for it to be done. So I just got it done basically instantly. And that helped me in the long run. So obviously, you know, when they set an assignment, you haven't learned everything that the assignment wants you to do. So what I did was adjust the assignment as I went. So if the assignment was 5,000 words or whatever it was, I completed the bulk of it straight away. And then as we got through the semester and the term, I continued improving it. And yeah, that's how I ended up with a first, is I just maintained doing it all the time. I was never the university student that was like, oh my God, I've got an assignment tomorrow, because that's never going to go well. You know, I've not started it and blah, blah, blah. Mine were done weeks before, and it needed to be done. So yeah. Cheshcat1 says, have I ever thought about doing other games on my channel just for fun? That's mainly what the second YouTube channel is, and I don't know what channel this particular video is going on. Remember, we're on a time thing here, that the Q&A lasts for as long as the TFT game. It's either on the main channel, if I felt, oh, this was a good video worth doing on the main channel, like we do our Q&As every now and then, or this is on the second channel. I would love to start doing playthroughs of other games, like full playthroughs on the second channel, and I think I do see myself doing that, but I just need more time to get it done, and that requires me having better streaming hours and times, and that is 100% going to come with moving out. Like right now, with my schedule of exercising in the morning and then coming home and then doing the stream, by the time I'm finished the stream and editing, it's like 9 p.m. And at 9 p.m, I can't really talk anymore because my sister needs to go to bed because she wakes up early for her job. So when I get my own place, I can, you know, my plan, by the way, and I know it's a plan, I'm planning on averagely streaming twice a day. That I'll have like a early afternoon stream slot, then I'll have a break, get video editing and stuff done, then I'll resume the stream in the evening. That's the plan right now. And in that, you know, once or twice a week, when I'm streaming that much, you know, 2 times a day, 3-4 times a week, 1 or 2 of those streams will most likely be streams of other games, not League of Legends. So, yeah. Crazy Awesome says, would you be okay with Riot deleting unhealthy champions? Oh, rough question. The answer is arguably yes, but it would have to be really justified. Like, they've tried to balance it time and time again. It's never getting balanced. It's always being a problem. Then Riot can kind of go, we legit just can't. Then I'd be okay with it. I think, again, right now, even though some people may not say, arguably Akali is in that position right now. Again, for those that are unaware, someone might in Twitch chat tell me the exact number. It was around 100 or something changes, specific individual changes that Riot has done to that champion since she has got released. Her rework got released. It's like 100 individual changes. That's crazy. And she's still not balanced. So I don't know. Next up is Clueless Hunter says, what are my thoughts on Riot's future dungeon crawler game? Yeah, I'm interested in it. Like, I don't mind games like Diablo. I've played them, and I generally am more interested in the story of them than anything else. So I'm interested in playing it. I definitely will give it a go. But, yeah. That one guy that who did a thing says, why am I switching to the jungle role? Because it's the biggest impact role in the game right now, and I want to have the biggest impact that I can to win games. Plus, I don't mind jungling. So, yeah. God, oh, I saw a good question there. Great Green Rogue, you said before that you like watching Super GT. Would you give kart racing? Would you give? Well, I'm planning on joining a kart league next year. Due to watching his videos. I've karted before, but I haven't thought about it in years. Started watching a YouTuber called Super GT, who mainly does Gran Turismo. I play that game in my spare time, and his go-karting videos really, really like clicked with me, and I was like, my God, I need to do that. So yeah, I might be joining the same go-karting series as him next year. How many hours am I sleeping? Probably about 6 hours a day on average. And that was from Lumbomir3. God, that's a hard name. Hugs to Smooch says, do I like board games? I love board games, but this is where you're going to go, feels bad. Don't really have people to play them with on average. My friends are quite busy moving away. Luckily, you know, I've always wanted to have my own house to invite them, but it's just not happened yet. I am planning just screw, because I was waiting for ages. I'm going to wait for Brexit. I can't be bothered to wait that long anymore. It's just taking too long. So in the new year, I am actually just going to officially start looking to just buy a house or whatever I'm doing. But one of my other friends has also been approved for a house, and he's already said, you know, if I don't have my place, we'll then have his place to go do board game stuff and all that. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah. Creepin' Koala says, if starting a YouTube channel just for fun, would you recommend starting a channel that is that in a saturated market like League, or trying to find a smaller game? I mean, if you're already asking that question, then in a way you might be doing it for a wrong reason. If you're just doing it for fun, you shouldn't care about what market segment you're going into, I guess. That's probably what I'd say. Just do it for fun. Whatever. If you're literally just focusing about doing it for fun, just stream whatever, right? So, yeah. Or just YouTube whatever. Line is worth it. What YouTubers do you enjoy watching? Jesse Cox used to, obviously, and Total Biscuit. Obviously not much anymore. Yogscast I don't mind. I've watched them for a while here or there. Who else, dude? God, sometimes when you're on the top of your head, it's hard to remember everything that you actually want to say. I might just do that, because again, we're not going to get perfect items, are we? Who else do I like watching? Sorted Food. I've literally gone blank. There's a bunch though. Bullseye Eye says, let's hear about the first month of owning, driving the AMG. Again, it's an AMG line, not an actual AMG. I don't want to try to be that guy as he's pretending he's got an AMG. It's AMG line, so it looks like an AMG. it's got carpets, it's got wheels of an AMG, but it's technically not an AMG. Again, that was the only way that you could order the car here in Britain, so, you know. It's really good. Again, if you want my thoughts about it, the second channel, that's where you can go for that. Dragan SRB said, would I ever consider a career in casting? The answer to that is yes, and I'm hoping I'm going to be doing some casting things this upcoming year. I've been offered things in the past, and I've turned them down from a confidence standpoint. That it sounds weird, but you guys are my audience, so you're used to me, and you know, whatever the way that I look or whatever it may be, and I've had some pretty bad self-confidence for a long time. Slimy Tomato, thank you very much, dude, for 500 bits. Really massively appreciate it. But yeah, I've been offered things and I've turned them down, and due to my own confidence issues. But now that I am getting more confident in myself, I will just say yes to those opportunities instead. So hopefully this upcoming year we will be doing some casting. Next up is from Aurelian. What would your advice be for someone with driving anxiety? Oh god, I don't know. Again, I'm not a professional in that area at all. All I say when it comes to what I feel, again, I'm not an expert, but anxiety can pop up in every different area, but I would say comfort level might help. So if you drive more, maybe you'll get more comfortable with driving. You know, that's what I found with ranked anxiety. Generally, people that have ranked anxiety are the players that don't play much ranked, or they put ranked up on this pedestal. If you guys have ever watched The 40-Year-Old Virgin, you know, they put something up on a pedestal, someone gets nervous about it. It's kind of like that, you know, don't put it up on a pedestal, it's just ranked, or it's just driving, right? You know, it's fine. It's a very normal thing that you just, whatever. But again, I'm not a professional, I don't want to give medical advice, because that's not, you know, what I do or wouldn't want to do. Darkpoint17 says, for TFT, do I think Predator needs a nerf? Partially, yes. I also think, here, like, we've already seen in this particular game of TFT, Tier 3 units are everywhere. Rick Azam, welcome, dude. But yeah, there's so many Tier 3s in the game right now. It does feel maybe there's too many going on, but that's just me. Super Ale 666, what age do I think I will retire from YouTube? I doubt I'll be still doing YouTube when I'm 30, and I'm 25 right now, so that's what I'd say there. And Alexis says, as someone who is trying to climb, I find myself performing well on one champion, so I stick to that champion. How do you advise expanding your champion pool to avoid becoming one trick? Force yourself to play other champions. Again, you only will do, and it's a funny correlation. I'm only playing well on one thing. How many champions are you playing? One. That's why you're only playing one thing well, is because you are only, you know, putting time into one champion. So expand your horizons, and you'll find that you will have better performances with just than one champion. Mr. EJOK, what champions do I think are the worst for the game health? I don't think there's like a straight answer that I can give to that, because it varies. It really does vary. Just things that are really hard to balance, or they are being played outside of their role that they normally would play often. I don't think that's the most healthy thing. Red Rosa Toros. Regarding your weight loss, motivation versus discipline, do you consider motivation as a kind of crutch to get into the workout diet discipline, or do you believe it's reliable enough to get you through the whole ordeal? Tier 3s. I don't know. Like, it's going to be person to person of how much your motivation can get you through it, I guess. Mine got stemmed from getting invited to an event, and then it just, after the first 2 weeks, things kind of clicked, and it just became my norm. So, yeah. 13 Spartans 37, am I enjoying the League comics? Yes, they're very, very good. They're very good. Would recommend them. I think they're awesome. So, yeah. No, they're very good. Karl Marx X, what was my first car? A BMW 1 Series, technically. The first car, and I bought that when I didn't pass my driving test. When I passed my driving test, I bought a BMW 2 Series. That's kind of what I deem as my first car, is the 2 Series, really. And then obviously we got the new one now. Noob for Life 200 MMR. Other than a MMR reset, what do I think Riot can do to make League healthier? It depends what angle you want. Do you want to make it healthier or more competitive? If you want to make it healthier, I'd wager promotion series probably should go. I don't think promotion series are the healthiest thing in the world because I think they're just a relatively negative experience overall. I don't think they're incredibly needed. Like TFT doesn't have promotion series and I think it's healthier and it just feels a bit nicer. So that's what I'd say to that. Mackie257, do I watch Ross Boomsocks? I don't really watch any League YouTubers. When your job is League, the least thing I want to do in my own spare time is watch more League. Lub Omir 3 room tour question mark? Probably not. Not much has changed since the last time we did one, so you can just watch that one and you'll get a general vibe of everything. The only thing that's changed is obviously the computer's a bit different. Kiemni, will I watch the League animated series when it comes out? Definitely yes. Lashley, do you ever see Riot punishing toxic behavior strongly enough to really discourage it? No. They definitely do not punish toxic behavior enough. They need to. Run it down, bro. What do I think of the Tesla Cybertruck? I put in £100 deposit for it. I thought, you know, who knows where I'm going to be in 2 years' time. Maybe I'll need one of them in 2 years' time. Probably not. I doubt I'm going to buy one, by the way. But all you got to do is put £100 in, and you're in the list for 2 years down the line. If you wanted to get one, you're then in the list. So I thought I may as well have done it. So I did. It looks ridiculous. It's stupid as hell. But yeah, I put in the £100 to be on the reserve list. Because why not? Actually, Ban says, is there any particular inspiration you had with my weight loss journey? Getting invited to the right event. It's literally, there's nothing. I know it sounds weird, but there's so many different things that can make you finally click in wanting to lose weight. And mine was, oh, I got invited to this cool event. There's going to be a lot of photographers and stuff there. I want to look pretty, you know, I want to look half okay comparing to what sometimes I look like. Let me lose some weight. And it kind of just expanded from there. And here we are, not even, oh boy, we're not even 3 months in, and we're not even 3 months in, and I've lost over 35 pounds. So, you know, it's getting there. Do I think that from Emir Gassel 333? Yeah. Says, do I think the Riot should reset high elo players ranked to gold plat? Diamond players aimed at? Yeah, I think that would be fine. In general, because the game in a nutshell is not really healthy right now. So I think a hard reset for high rating would be great. What did I study at university? By Yoon Seb, computer science specializing in game design. I'm gonna get knocked out anyway if I, you know. I have honestly, I don't know what you guys thought about this Q&A because I think we're literally about to get knocked out. It was a bit interesting trying to play the game. I definitely didn't do very well and didn't pay attention in the Q&A, in the TFT game here. Because obviously, I was distracted. But that is the Q&A. I don't know how long we actually went for in the end. I don't know if it was any good. I'll probably give this a watch back myself if it was worth uploading. But there we go. I came 6th because I literally wasn't concentrating on the game itself. But that's going to be it. This will probably, if my gut feeling, this is probably going to end up on the second channel, not the main one. It's at least as like the experiment of it. But that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, throw a like on it, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.